Welcome back, my name is LastKnownMeal and today I'm going to be talking about Netflix The Witcher. Today we have a lot of juicy new information to share, and the biggest of them all is that the season 1 of Netflix The Witcher is coming out sometimes in 2019. My guess is probably like the end of 2019 because, it's going to take some time to basically film this, to edit this, to do all the CGI, to plan everything. So my guess is actually at the end of 2019. And this is actually a surprise because I did not expect for season 1 to come this soon. I was honestly aiming for a 2020 release. Also, a very interesting thing is that next year Game of Thrones is also ending, so a lot of people were like, okay, is this going to damage the series? Is this going to do damage to The Witcher? Honestly, no, because HBO does episodes in a different way. They don't release all of them at the same time. Also because, season 1 of The Witcher is coming out probably at the end of the year, I'm guessing that Game of Thrones is going to be done by then. So it's not really going to be any direct competition. Also, I got some comments from people asking me how can they release season 1 this soon? The thing is, when you're doing a TV series, you divide the job per episode. So, for example, season 1 of The Witcher is going to have 3 directors. So it gives them more time to work on multiple episodes, and it's that's just how things go in this business. You don't have generally one director for each episode. You hire multiple directors that do each episode, for example, or 2 or 3 episodes per season, and you can basically divide the job that way. So, the release of 2019 sounds very reasonable. So I'm just wondering, because the series is coming out in 2019, we're gonna be getting a lot of new information in the upcoming weeks and months. When it comes to season 1 is going to have 8 episodes and it's going to be directed by 3 directors. A very interesting thing, because Tomasz Baginski, that was basically supposed to direct at least 1 episode per season, is not on the list. Which is strange, but at the same time, the 3 directors they hired, especially Alex Sakaro, who is going to direct 4 episodes, including the pilot, is amazing. The choices of directors they have is superb. All of these directors, I looked at their IMDb pages, although I know Alec from before, they do an amazing job. For example, the first one, Alex Sakaro, is someone who directed House of Cards. He was a cinematographer for Game of Thrones, Sopranos, Rome. He's amazing. He also directed Ozark, he directed Black Sails, so he has a lot of experience behind him, and he is also a Primetime Emmy winner, so he is going to do one hell of a job on this. When it comes to the second director, he is called Alex Garcia Lopez, and this guy also directed Daredevil, Cloak and Dagger, Luke Cage, Punisher, The Exorcist, so he has been directing a lot of episodes for Netflix and generally for TV series, so even he has a lot of experience behind him. So I'm wondering how each episode from different director is going to look like. So I'm probably going to do a review on that when, season 1 comes out, because every single director has his own vision of how generally the series is going to look like. Now, again, it's not going to be different so much because the showrunner, Lauren Schmidt, and the producers have one general way of doing the season. You have okay, we're going to do season 1 in this way, but you have, of course, your freedom to direct each episode how you want. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this is going to look like. And cinematography wise, if Alex Sakaro is also going to film this, if he's going to be a cinematographer for this, it's going to be amazing, because Alec does an amazing job with the camera. He is superb. And the last director is called Charlotte Brandstorm. I know I butchered her last name, I know, but she's also someone who has a lot of experience in the TV industry. So every single one of these directors can potentially do a very good job. So it just depends who they basically hire for other actors. I really want to see how this thing is going to look like cinematography wise. Generally, I do have a certain idea if you read the books and if you play the games. Like, you kind of have an idea how it's going to look like, but at the same time, I'm really anxious to see more. Also, there has been a lot of discussion about Geralt's beard. Geralt is not going to have beard in the series, because Geralt of Rivia actually hates beard. If you read the books and if you play the first few Witcher games, Geralt of Rivia doesn't have beard. Like, he doesn't. It's only in the last game that Geralt of Rivia has that beard and you are able to customize it, but generally Geralt doesn't really like beard, so it's not going to be from The Witcher 3, it's not going to be the same Geralt. At the same time, you have to understand that this is an adaptation from the books, not the video game. Generally, they might do like some things that CDPR did just to basically attract more people, like the choice of clothing, etc, etc, but generally this is taken from the book. So Henry Cavill is not going to have beard, he is going to be beardless, as Geralt is generally supposed to look like. So this is also something that has been confirmed by Lauren Schmidt. You have to understand that Netflix is generally very happy to put more money into this, because Henry Cavill is not some unknown actor. He actually is very expensive because he was in the Man of Steel. Now he's going to be the Man of Steel and Silver. Yes, that's a thing. And he was also in the new Mission Impossible. So look, Netflix is definitely willing to put a lot of money into this, so that's going to only benefit the series and benefit us as fans and as viewers. Now, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they hired Mark Hamill to do Vesemir and Eva Green to do Yennefer. Honestly, if like Eva Green is perfect for the role of Yennefer, I just hope they're going to cast her, but since they basically did this, I'm guessing we are going to get a lot of information about that in the next couple of weeks and months. And for the end, you have to understand that even though it sounds like they're kind of pushing this a bit too fast with all the new info, you have to understand a lot of these things are discussed in private long before they go public. That's the thing. So honestly, they probably already know who's going to be for other roles. It's just they're going to take their time before they go public, because you also have to finish contracts and a lot of stuff which is generally connected to the series. So I hope that in the next couple of weeks we are going to find out who's going to play other roles. So that is basically all I have for this video. Don't forget to tell me down below what you think about all of this. Don't forget to ask any questions, because the next video is going to be Q&A. I'm going to answer the best questions, so if you want to say anything, please tell me down below. This is LastKnownMeal signing out. Stay classy, everyone. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button to stay updated with all the latest Netflix The Witcher news. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.